Hey sis, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I showed you guys the classic every occasion makeup look. So I'm talking the gold eyeshadow look, the flawless complexion, and the glossy lip. So this is literally my type of look, guys. So I was excited to film this video for you guys. If you are interested in how I achieved it, then just continue to watch. Alright sis, so I'm starting off with priming my skin. Primer is our #1 product. We need to have this in our makeup kit. It is a must. I am going in with the new e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams Putty Primer. I am a combination oily skin girl, so I like to focus my primers in my T-zone. It does help to just give you that barrier between your skin and the makeup, so you will see a difference when you use a primer compared to when you don't. Your makeup just glides on really smoothly, and it's just honestly just a better choice to just use a primer. So I always recommend using a primer, and make sure you are choosing a primer that is specific to your skin type. So if you are dry skin, you want to use a hydrating primer. If you are oily skin, you want to use a mattifying primer. If you have normal skin, you can use pretty much any type of primer. I would obviously recommend a hydrating, just so your skin is plump and hydrated underneath your makeup. So really understanding your skin and what will work for you is key to a flawless makeup application. So I did skip brows. I did my brows off camera. I did go in with my e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. This is in the shade, I believe, brown. And then I do go in with some concealer just to clean up and sharpen my brows. So brows are out of the way. Brows are, I guess, custom to everyone else. Everybody has their own brow routine. So I did mine's off camera. I really want to focus on the complexion and just really achieving a flawless makeup look. So I'm going to start off with our eyes today. I'm going to prime with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is just going to conceal my eyelids. Concealing your eyelids just helps to give a nice clean base before you go in with any of your eyeshadow. It will also help your eyeshadow to pop more and just really give that pigment of the eyeshadow. So I always like to go in with a concealer that is 2 to 3 shades lighter than my natural complexion. I do have naturally dark eyes, so I like to just make sure that my lids are a nice light base. Alright, so setting your eyelids is optional. Some people like to set it with a translucent powder. I personally like to just go straight in with my pigments, just because the concealer is tacky. That pigment and that color payoff is really going to stick on the concealer. So I'm gonna go in to my Catrice 5 in a Box eyeshadow palette. This is a cute, beginner-friendly eyeshadow palette where you could just create an everyday look with these shades. I'm gonna go into the orange shade, and that's just going to give me a nice orange transition color. This is what all the other colors are going to transition into, and what I like to do is really pack on that shade first and then diffuse it and blend it out. So once I got that color on, I use circular motions to diffuse the edges. Next, I'm going in with that deep brown shade in the corner, and we're going to use that as our crease color. Again, pack the color on. The shades in this palette are super pigmented, so I feel like I don't have to really do a lot of packing. So once I have that shade down, I go back in with my transition color brush and diffuse the two colors together. I don't put any product on the brush. I just want to make sure those two blend together. So all I'm doing is blending where that line of demarcation is. You do have the option to go in with a matte shade or a shimmer. I'm gonna go in with this bronzy shimmer shade and just apply it literally all over that open space that I have on my lids. So now you have the option to go in with a liner. I think I am gonna go in with a liner. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. liquid liner to create just a natural winged liner. You do not have to do this step. You could go in with your lashes or your mascara. I just need that little pop of liner, so I'm just gonna do that quickly. I do have a liner tutorial on my channel, a more detailed version, just to see how I like to do it. So I'll leave that in the cards above. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, put my lashes on, and then we're gonna work on our complexion. All right guys, lashes are on. We're gonna move on to our complexion. So for complexion, I personally like to just conceal my dark spots, my dark under eye. So I am going in with my Quo Miracle Cover Concealer. Now this concealer is sold here in Canada at our local drugstores. I'm not sure if you could order it online if you're in the US, but you could try going to Quo's makeup site just to see if you can buy, I'm not sure. So, but this is just a concealer, which is good for just concealing underneath your eyes or any dark spots you have. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. And I'm just gonna blend it out with my brush. Now this is a very thin concealer. It doesn't do the greatest job at concealing, but it does get the job done, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not the thickest consistency, but it still just conceals and covers your dark spots. I am going in with some foundation afterwards, so it's not really the biggest deal. So for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Full Coverage Mattifying Foundation. So it is like a mousse consistency. I haven't used this in a while, so we're gonna see how it works for me today. And then I'm gonna use my beauty sponge to just buff it into my skin. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I got mine in the shade Sand. And because this pumps out, I'm just gonna use a brush to apply it in my highlighted areas, and then I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty sponge. And the butt end always has your excess foundation on it, so. Alright, so to cream contour, I'm going to go in with my Black Opal Contour Stick. It's actually a cream stick foundation, but I'm going to use it as a contour. This is in the shade Black Walnut. And I'm just going to use my sponge to blend it out. Alright, so now for our powders, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Banana Setting Powder to set my highlighted areas. And then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in Dark to set my contours. All right, so we're not gonna leave our face like this. We're gonna go in with an all over powder. I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty All Over Face Soft Matte Powder Foundation. This is in 420, and we're just going to apply it everywhere. This is going to just make sure everything comes together now. And we are going over our highlighted area as well. Your forehead, you want to really be careful. You want to make sure that you are blending upwards so that you are blending that line of demarcation out. So I like to just really spend some time up here so that it doesn't look too weird. All right, so this is how our complexion is coming along. I think I want to clean up my contour and just really sharpen it. I do this from time to time, guys. I don't do this all the time. When I just want that really sharp contour, I just like to apply some powder. And I immediately brush it away. It's weird, but I have to do that because if not, I'll be here blending. For blush, I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed Blush. Okay, we're gonna move back to the eyes. I'm gonna take my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil and apply this to my waterline. I'm gonna go back into my palette and just take the dark shade and apply it to my bottom lash line. I'm gonna go in with my Ardell Faux Mink mascara and just apply this to my bottom lashes. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with my Essence highlighter palette and I'm gonna take this shade here. For lips, I'm going to go in with my Kiss New York lip liner in chocolate. And I'm going to fill in most of my lips with this color. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Pout Balm. This is in the shade Candy. I'm going to go in with my NYX Butter Gloss. This is in Eclair. Now for setting spray, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Makeup and Mist Setting Spray. And then just to soak everything in, I like to just take my beauty sponge and just tap everything in. Alright guys, so that completes today's look. This is like a every occasion type of look. So that gold eyeshadow look with a nice lip, beautiful complexion. If you're going to a party, a birthday, anything, this is like a classic gold eyeshadow look. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.